Steve here. Today, we're putting it all together. This is the wheel, the ultimate strategy for turning your brokerage account into an income machine. And I mean every word of that. This isn't some hot new tactic you try for a week and then forget. No, this is a complete business plan for your entire portfolio. It's about a fundamental shift, moving from being just another gambler in the market to becoming the house. Our one and only goal here: consistent, repeatable income. Look, before we get into the nuts and bolts, you have to get the mindset right. The whole philosophy behind the wheel is to put you in a position to win no matter what the market decides to do on any given day. Most traders are reactive. They wait for the market to move and then they panic. We're going to flip that script. We're going to make the market react to us. So here's how we're always in a winning position. Win number one: the stock goes up or chops sideways. Great, we just keep the cash premium we were paid up front. Easiest money you'll ever make. Win number two: the stock goes down and we have to buy it. Amateurs call this a loss, we call it a win. Why? Because we were paid to buy a fantastic company at a discount price that we wanted anyway. And win number three: the stock recovers later on. That's the best of all worlds. We sell our shares for a profit on top of all the premium we collected along the way. You see, every outcome is a planned, profitable event. This is the roadmap, the whole engine in one picture. It's a perfect, closed loop. We start by selling a put, generating immediate income. If we end up owning the shares, we pivot to selling calls for, you guessed it, more income. And once those shares get called away from us, we're right back where we started, with a bigger pile of cash ready to spin the wheel all over again. Every single rotation is designed to put money in our pocket. All right, let's get into the mechanics. Step one is how we enter the game. This is our opening move, the one that kicks off the whole income stream. It all begins with a simple cash-secured put. There are two rules here. They are absolutely non-negotiable. Rule number one: you only, and I mean only, run this play on a high-quality stock you would be perfectly happy to own for the long haul. Think blue chips, solid dividend payers, no junk. Rule number two: we sell the put at a 30 delta. Now, what's delta? Put simply, it's the market's way of telling you the probability of a trade working out. A 30 delta gives us about a 70% chance that the stock stays above our price, and we just keep the premium clean and simple. We are not guessing, we are playing the odds. So here's what it looks like on your screen. You pull up the options chain for the stock you want. You find that column labeled delta. You just scroll down until you find the strike price that's closest to 0.30. That's it. That's your target. You sell that contract and immediately that cash premium hits your account. Step one is done. You've been paid. Okay, now for the part that makes most retail traders completely lose their minds: getting assigned. The stock went down, they're forced to buy the shares, and they think they've failed. They're wrong. For us, this isn't the end. This is where the real opportunity begins. You know the feeling. You get assigned, you open your brokerage account, and you see that big, ugly red number staring you in the face. It's an unrealized loss. The amateur's gut reaction is to panic, to think, I messed up, I have to get out. This moment, right here, this is the psychological test. This is what separates us from the gamblers. And this comparison says it all. The gambler sees red, he panics, and he sells, locking in a real loss. He just confirmed his own failure. The house, that's you, is calm. We expected this might happen. It was part of the plan. We now own a quality company at a price we liked, and we're just pivoting to the next step. No panic, just procedure. So you own the shares. A lot of traders think, well, the trade is over, I lost. No, the trade is just getting started. Welcome to the income phase. We've just acquired an income-producing asset, and now we're going to put that asset to work. And the protocol is dead simple. For every 100 shares of stock you now own, you immediately turn around and sell one covered call contract. The best way to think about it is this: you just bought a rental property. What's the first thing you do? You find a tenant and you start collecting rent checks. That's what a covered call is. It's a rent check on your stock, and every time you collect one, you are lowering your break-even price. So you go right back to the option chain. You look at the price you paid for your shares. That's your cost basis. You find that strike price, or one just above it, and you sell a call option. Boom, another cash payment lands in your account. You are literally getting paid to wait for the stock to recover. And you can do this month after month after month. Just keep collecting rent. Theory is good. Proof is better. Let's walk through a quick 6-month example so you can see how this all stacks up. I want you to see how the profits aren't just a one-time thing. They're a cumulative stream of cash that builds over time. Okay, so it's January. We find our quality stock, we sell our 30 Delta put, and instantly we collect $150. The money's in our account, no questions asked. The wheel has started to turn. Now, for a couple of months, the stock behaves. It stays above our price. But then, in March, the market gets choppy and the stock price dips below our strike. At expiration, we get assigned. We now own 100 shares at the price we agreed to. Do we panic? No. This was always part of the plan.
So it's April, we own the shares, we immediately turn around and sell a covered call against them. And just like that, another $120 in premium gets deposited into our account. Let's stop and think about this. The amateur would have sold for a loss back in March. We held on, followed the process, and have now collected a total of $270 in cash.
By June, the market has turned around. The stock rallies, blowing past our call strike price, and our shares get called away. They're sold automatically, either for a small profit or at break even. But here's the kicker. When the dust settles, we walk away with that $270 in pure, cold, hard cash from the premiums we collected. The cycle is complete. We're back in cash and we're ready to spin the wheel again.
And that brings us right back to where we started, the core philosophy. See, this isn't about one trade. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about operating a system over and over again that has a built-in statistical edge. It's about removing luck from the equation and replacing it with process.
Let that sink in. The goal is not to hit a home run. Forget about it. The goal is simply to keep the wheel spinning. Because you are the casino now. Think about it. The casino doesn't win on every spin of the roulette wheel. It doesn't have to. It wins over time because the odds are tilted in its favor. By selling options, you are taking on that exact same role. You are the house.
So that's it. That's the machine. That's the business plan. The only question left is, are you going to keep gambling or are you ready to start running the business? The choice is yours.